opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Hi, Charlie Stone here, and it's that time of the year again. Time for the annual Happy Honda Days at Honda of Lincoln. With me on the line, Andy Goodyear, to tell us all about it.
The exciting news is we have more selection and more savings. We have over 400 new 2025 and 2026 Hondas to choose from, with a great opportunity to get year-end savings on every remaining new 2025.
Do you have some Happy Honda Day specials?
Sure do, Charlie. For example, you can lease a new 2025 Accord Sport Hybrid for just $349 a month, and we have financing from just 0% APR. We've also included over 125 pre-owned of all makes and models. And as always, our certified pre-owns are in this sale as well.
Well, maybe it's time you experience the best. The Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
The 2026 Love Nebraska schedule is here. Season 2 features 10 opportunities to catch your home team in Nebraska, with 9 at Baxter Arena and 1 at the Heartland Events Center in Grand Island. More matches means more chances to see your favorite pro volleyball athletes, like Lexi Rodriguez and Jordan Larson. Check out the full schedule by visiting lovbneb.com/schedule.
You're listening to Bock and the Blackshirt.
Terrell Farley. Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Welcome to Bock and the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. Today is Veterans Day, November 11, 2025. First, I would like to say thanks to the veterans of all branches of our military, and we wish you guys a happy Veterans Day from Bock and the Blackshirt and 93.7 The Ticket. And today is K-Dub Tuesday. And every Tuesday for the last couple of weeks, we've been having Mr. Kenny Wilhite as our guest speaker on our show every Tuesday. Well, he's one of the guys. He's been one of the guys, but now he's one of us. He's a radio guy. Comes to spread his joy with me and Bock every Tuesday. We thank you for that, Kenny.
Appreciate you guys having me.
Every week we do a pick'ems, and Kenny's been in there for like the last 4 or 5 weeks. So, Bock, we're not going to play any games with Kenny today. Tell him what happened over the weekend.
Yeah, it was a great week for everybody involved. Of course, myself, Terrell, Kenny, and the text line make our picks on Friday. Then we come. Usually, whoever wins gets to come in here and brag. This week, everybody went 7-3. different 7-3 for everybody, but a 7-3 record. So everybody did well. I mean, that's pretty good. That's what the Huskers' current record is. So I can't feel too bad about it. But we'll see if we can get a winner next week.
What games did Farley miss? I'm curious.
Let's see. Farley. Well, one of the game that we all missed was Rutgers beating Maryland.
Yes.
So we'll all have to accept that one. I was the only one to pick Kentucky over Florida. So I know that those were some of the misses there. Farley, you remember your other one?
I won both games Friday night. I know that.
We know that for sure because you texted us.
Did you pick BYU? Is that what it was?
Oh no, I didn't pick. I picked BYU.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
There it is.
I picked BYU.
There it is.
And won a couple more. So
yeah, you got the rest of them right.
Got the rest of them right.
yeah,
See?
I'm not really worried about it. It's
Told you I'm coming to get you.
It's something that we're gonna take in stride. I mean, we still have probably 6 more weeks of college football, 2 more weeks of regular season, and then we have bowl games. So we will be picking bowl games. I don't know if
Conference
we got
championship.
conference championships. We also would be doing that.
Playoffs.
Not really worried about Kenny.
We're talking about
I mean,
playoffs.
you started late, but we're not going to change our rules and go with winning percentages because we've been doing outright champions for 4 or 5, going on our 4th year.
Yeah, but I will say, I mean, I am going to note the winning percentage just so Kenny has
something he could be happy about to get him ready for next year because I want him to start off next year. I want him to start off fresh.
Game 1. Week one.
So,
I got you. I got you.
But my goal is to demolish Bock and to put more pressure on the text line and come out eventually the winner of this thing. So, I won it 2 years ago. Bock won it last year. I won it the year before.
So he's the reigning champion. You got to dethrone him.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you got to dethrone him.
We had the captain, but he wasn't a great picker. So that's one thing.
Constantly third place.
Bock did win the first one. Bock won the first one. I won the second
winner.
one.
So he's 2-1 against you right now.
Yeah.
So he's the reigning champion.
But it's 3 of us. It was 3 of us. So
you have to dethrone the champion.
So this year is 4 of us.
Okay, so you got to dethrone him.
Bock's out of it. I mean,
he ain't out of it.
He's 2 games behind me. So
2 games. But the text line, again, with all the records updated now, the text line has 75 wins. Terrell has 73, and I have 71. So I'm 2 games behind Terrell, but only as much as Terrell is behind the text line.
Yeah, he's going to come get you.
Yeah,
he's going to come get you. 2 games is not that far off.
You know what? My thing I can do to Bock is I can just pick what he picked for the next 2 weeks. So
you're gonna take the easy way out.
Sometimes you have to.
It was funny. Last year we got down to I think the last 4 games, and he just had to pick the opposite to try to catch up to me.
How many games was I down? Like what?
Wasn't that many, but it was just 2
or 3 games. I got close at the end.
You got hamstrung that you had to pick the opposite of what I was going to pick.
Yeah, I had to. just to win. I mean, it wasn't. When I pick games, I'm experienced at that. Like Memphis versus who that last week?
Tulane.
I knew Tulane had a good quarterback. I knew Tulane was a good team.
Both of them are good teams.
Memphis is okay, but they still haven't got over that hump. Like I need them to when we talk about that G5 team.
Yeah.
When we talk about that part, Tulane upgrading their quarterback position, I think it put them a lot more advanced than Memphis probably on the offensive side
of the ball.
Yeah. And it proved again Friday night when that game was on. Who was the other one on Friday night? Houston and who was that?
UCF. Scott Frost.
Yeah. I won't bet with Scott Frost for the rest of the year.
You said that. You said that.
I won't.
You was adamant about that.
I started to put him on our pick'ems list for this week. But I said,
did you see this press conference?
Text. Yeah, I heard the press conference. I mean, he's like every other coach.
He's building.
I mean, it sounds like Matt Rule part. I mean,
it's the same bet channel, same bet station, same old song. building.
All right, Kenny. Let's talk about the game Saturday when we talk about Nebraska versus UCLA Saturday night. What did you see and what did you like in the game?
What I like was execution in all 3 phases. I mean, defensively, we gave up a couple of big plays, but we bent, but we didn't break. When we needed to stop, so we got stops. Offensively, I think that was Dana's best play calling game for the whole game since he's been here. I think he called things that the players could have success with. He continued to call things that players could have success with. I don't think he reached in the hat to call something just off the hip. I think he stayed within the confines of the game. The guys played with poise. They played with confidence. They played excited football. They played like Rule said, and like they said, they all had to rally around Latif, and I think they did. And I think Latif showed some things that people didn't see even when he played early on in this year. I mean, he was very poised. I don't think he tried to do too much. I don't think he tried to ad-lib. So I think the play calling itself helped him with his confidence. And then I think he just kept that and built on it. And as far as all this stuff about Emmett Johnson, and we said we don't know who the number 2 is to take a little load off him. We don't need a number 2. We just gonna keep riding Emmett all the way to the bank, bro. He's a workhorse.
Yeah. And also I want to let y'all know that Emmett Johnson was named to the Maxwell Award semifinals a couple of minutes ago, probably 30 minutes ago.
Well deserved.
And earned National Player of the Week for college football.
Well deserved.
Not Big Ten, National Player of the Week.
Well deserved. When you have over 100 and something yards rushing and then over 100 and something yards receiving, and I mean, he was on 3 catches, but still it was over 100 yards. He was the workhorse. He has continued to be the workhorse this year. And I don't care who number 2 is. I mean, they put whoever the second guy went in there and got 2 yards, but just leave him in the game until he taps out and then give that guy 1 carry or throw the ball and then put him back in. Let him get his rest. But let's just ride his coattail all the way home.
Here's the question now. Is he a household name? I mean, you made it to the National Player of the Week, so everybody usually looks at that. And I was just wondering, because I thought that would be something that might have hurt him come award season. But then you look at the Maxwell Award semifinalist list that he's on. I can go ahead and name everybody else off. It's full of household names. Gunnar Stockton, quarterback for Georgia. Jeremiah Smith, wide receiver, Ohio State. Ty Simpson, of course, quarterback for Alabama. Julian Sayin, quarterback for Ohio State. Marcel Reed, quarterback, Texas A&M. Diago Pavia, quarterback for Vanderbilt. Dante Moore, quarterback for Oregon. Fernando Mendoza, quarterback for Indiana. Jeremiah Love, the only other running back on the list from Notre Dame. Mekhi Lemon, wide receiver from USC, who Nebraska shut down. Haynes King, quarterback for Georgia Tech. Trinidad Chambliss, the quarterback for Ole Miss. And Emmett Johnson. Again, all of those, and I don't know, to a degree, some more than others, but all those are pretty much household names in college football. And I had thought that I didn't know if Emmett Johnson had reached that status.
Well, all those names you mentioned, well, half those guys you mentioned were household names last year. Emmett was, he shared time with a couple of guys last year. One of them no longer on the roster. So he's been the workhorse. This week, put him on the map. I mean, not this week, but he's had a consistency all year. This week, really put him on the map. And I think if he has 2 great games in the season off, he will be a household name. If he's not now, I think he's put a lot of people on notice. But going into the season, he was not a household name. I will tell you that. I mean, he was. We haven't won anything. We haven't really won anything to have any household names. I know Dylan was a household name because all the pressure, when coming out of high school, he was a 5-star kid. So, yeah, he was a household name. I think Emmett, the last 2 games, if he's not one now, he will be.
Yeah, he's a strong runner. I mean, yesterday I gave him the Tasmanian Devil. I think he's moves slow, not slowly enough, but he moves in a fashion where he can stop, move in his running style. I mean, it's nothing against being called the Tasmanian Devil. Myself, I was called Nebraska Holy Terror. So, when you get those nicknames from announcers and sports guys, those are the names you celebrate. And Emmett is having a great year. I think he's probably he is the best player on this team by far.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that would turn into, he has great leadership. I wish he was the top dog to be that guy that leads this team. And when we talk about talking wise, when we talk about be the voice of this team, and I would love for him to do more of that part of it.
I think that's just not his nature.
Yeah.
I think he's a lead by example guy. Yeah. He's a work hard guy, and hopefully bring other guys along with him. Watching him work hard and things he do on the field, out off the field. But sometimes you want them to do that. Sometimes you want kids to be them and continue to do it their way. And then hopefully kids fall in line. And then the so-called leaders, feed off of him. And he may put things in their ear that they communicate to the media or whoever, but he's put that in their ear. So, I wouldn't if I'm Emmett, I'm gonna continue to be Emmett and do his thing and let everything fall where it lays.
I love the play calling. I thought the play calling fitted TJ's mode, the way he ran it. I'm gonna take a word from probably Brett Musburger back in 1995. The way TJ ran that offense, he was a smooth operator. You know, when I say that, because Brett Musburger said that about Tommy Frazier running the option. He's a smooth operator. And that's what I liked about TJ, because, you know, the first play of the game, he set the tone.
Yep.
I thought he set the tone with, if you think I'm gonna sit back there and let you tee off on me or get sacked, you got a long night in front of you. And I was glad to see him, and I was glad to see the kid. I mean, either he's gonna be here or he's auditioning for another game. This is college football. He's on display. Next thing you know, it's gonna be a for sale sign for him on him at the end of the season, because this is what we've transformed college football into, is a 1 year process, 1 year rental agreement, Bob. That's probably what it is. If you break your lease, then you get put out. So,
well, I don't think he's going to break his lease. I just think
the lease is going to be voided.
The lease may be voided. You know, we can't speak. There's still a lot of a season left to go. But again, he was highly recruited out of high school, so people knew what he could do. Now it's just been it's displayed now, and I mean, he's going to have a tough decision. I mean, there's going to be some tough decisions made. I mean, if he continues to play well, he has a great game against Penn State and a great game against Iowa, and they win both of those games. Who knows? So, and if you think these schools or whoever's going to wait till the end of the season to try to get a hold of him, y'all are crazy, because it's going on right now.
Oh yeah,
it's going on right now.
His phone was ringing Saturday morning.
Friday morning, Sunday morning.
Yeah, Sunday morning when he was on their way back to Lincoln or whenever they did leave. All right, let's go to break, fellas. And when we come back, we're going to go NFL when we come back. We're going to go to halfway mark. Who's the best teams in the NFL? Who's the best player? Who's the best coach? And we're going to check in on Bock Lonely Team. We're going to check in on Jake Sorensen Lonely Team and Austin Lonely Team.
What about your lonely team?
My team is great.
They struggle.
We're just as fine as we can be. 93.7 The Ticket, Bock the Blackshirt here on K-Dub Tuesday.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top-quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at Schweizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
If you are a business owner, I want you to think about the amount of time you've spent worrying about safety and security. Lincoln's own experts at Diode Technologies design custom solutions for security, communication, and so much more. From automated security to secure video conferencing, their team sits down with you to get to know you and what your business needs. Manage your operations and get notified when there is suspicious activity. Save time and cut back on stress. Diode Tech always keeps you in the know. Contact them today at 402-793-5124.
Hi, Charlie Stone here, and it's that time of the year again. Time for the annual Happy Honda Days at Honda of Lincoln. With me on the line, Andy Goodyear, to tell us all about it.
The exciting news is we have more selection and more savings. We have over 400 new 2025 and 2026 Hondas to choose from, with a great opportunity to get year-end savings on every remaining new 2025.
Do you have some Happy Honda Day specials?
Sure do, Charlie. For example, you can lease a new 2025 Accord Sport Hybrid for just $349 a month, and we have financing from just 0% APR. We've also included over 125 pre-owned of all makes and models, and as always, our certified pre-owns are in this sale as well.
Well, maybe it's time you experience the best. The Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Come watch the Lincoln Stars on Saturday, November 15th as the Sioux Falls Stampede come to town. It's flyaway night as the Stars are giving away 2 round-trip flights to Orlando courtesy of the Lincoln Airport. Every ticket is a registration, and you must be present at the game to win when the prize is drawn in the third period. There's no Husker volleyball or football game that night, so pack the icebox on Saturday, November 15th against the Sioux Falls Stampede for flyaway night.
The 2026 Love Nebraska schedule is here. Season 2 features 10 opportunities to catch your home team in Nebraska, with 9 at Baxter Arena and 1 at the Heartland Events Center in Grand Island. More matches means more chances to see your favorite pro volleyball athletes, like Lexi Rodriguez and Jordan Larson. Check out the full schedule by visiting lovneb.com/schedule.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
You're listening to Bock and the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to 93.7 The Ticket. Bock and the Blackshirt here with K-Dub Tuesday in the house. We are powered
by
Bauer,
Infrastructure,
Bauer,
Underground,
Barrett,
Excavating.
Shout out to the Bauer crew out there working hard throughout Lincoln. We got you back here on Bock and the Blackshirt. We'll try to keep everything going well so you guys can work hard and listen to some great sports, by the way. But it's a new, how am I say it? It's a new drink out. Yeah, it's a Red Bull, but it tastes great. It's an apple Fuji ginger. Tastes great. Tastes good. I love it.
Is that what you're drinking?
I have 2 already today. Two.
Tastes like Christmas or something?
No. Fuji apple. Apple Fuji.
Which is a type of apple, right?
Ginger. Wow. Tastes great. I love it. Nick was trying to call one of his friends and get me a case of them. He said he only has sugar-free. I probably need sugar-free, Bock, because, I probably do, but I tasted sugar-free, Bock, and I just don't like it.
Doesn't do it for you.
It just don't. It doesn't give me that pizzing that I like.
Pizzing. Is that a new word?
It's a word. Just a word about how you say it. I'm not going to write it down for you.
Okay.
Gus Mohawk says Simple was trying to come up with the nickname for Emmett too. He came up with All Day EJ. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Do y'all like that one? Yeah. I like the Tasmanian Devil better. I do see him calling himself E-Money. Yeah, he does call himself.
He calls himself E-Money.
E-Money.
That he does.
Yeah.
That he does.
Me, I used to call myself Relly Rail.
Who?
Relly Rail.
Relly Rail.
They used to call me that. Relly Rail from the ATL. That's what they call me. And I have it tattooed on my chest. RELL. I did it. Well, one of my friends did it when I was 15 years old.
What?
Oh, really?
We did it with the Indian ink and a pen.
Come on.
You ever sat there and got stuck like that?
No, I did not.
Is it still and it's still there?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That's okay. We don't need to see it. Okay. All right.
See,
oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's nothing bad, Kenny.
I thought you was going to take your shirt off.
No, I wouldn't ever take my shirt off on the air. I'm too sexy for that. I mean, why would I do that?
Too sexy.
Just get the ratings to go up.
Yeah.
Not with a bunch of men online. No. All right, with all the money you can make it with this is from Bones. Bones said, with all the money you can make now in college football, especially after a year, Emmett has had this year. Especially after a year Emmett has had. Why would you not stick around for another year before going to the NFL? If I was Emmett, I would take full advantage of this opportunity to come back and be that millionaire guy because he deserves to be the highest paid player on the team. I mean, I don't think money should be just thrown out based on what you did in high school or what you did probably a year after, but I think it should be on a year-to-year basis when you grade these kids on how much they make, especially what Emmett is doing. I checked, like I said, I checked on his image style. When you talk about his TikTok page is over 3 million. Haven't looked at his, I know he's freshly new on Facebook, but if you probably look at his Twitter and all that, he's probably moving up the ladder on all those other platforms that you need to get your NIL value up.
Man. Yeah, that's a tough decision because right now there's a lot of running backs projected to go higher than him. Like I said, like we were talking about earlier, the household name guys, if they decide to come out, sure they'll be projected higher than him. I mean, he'll get an invite to the combine, go to the combine and show what he can do. I think right now he is a mid to late round guy.
8th best running back in Mel Kiper's updated thing.
So mid round. Could he stand to make more here in college? Probably. The wear and tear on his body. You got to think about that because the running backs in the NFL, what is it, 3 years? Average span in the NFL is 3 years, 3.5 years. So he's probably 22 now, 22, 23. So he'll be 24 going into the NFL. I mean, a lot of guys have done it, but I mean, it's going to be a decision the kid has to make. He's going to sit down with his family, his representatives, and see what's best for him. But right now, his main focus should be these last 2 games so he can, build a stock up.
22.
I was right.
Yeah. So
well, it's not set in stone, but again, the Maxwell Award semifinalists came out with just 2 running backs that might put him on pace to be a first-team All-American. I don't know how much more your stock can go up from that, right? True. And then the other thing is I wonder, too, is what's the pitch for him to come back? Is it, hey, we're going to get another guy in the room so you don't have to take all these carries? Because, I mean, or do you want to continue to have that load? Because that'd be asking a lot. Not only is he among the nation's leader in all the stats that we know that Matt Rule was rattling off, but also carries because Nebraska's been feeding him the ball, touches at least, but over 30 times each of the last 3 games. Well, 29 against Northwestern, but you get the point. So I don't know. What do you guys think as part of the sell to bring him back? Would it be, hey, I mean, obviously you're the number one guy, but would part of the sell be for Emmett to hear, hey, you got somebody that can take 5 or 6 carries, or do you think he likes getting 30 carries a game? Because again, I think that would be something if he comes back and you say, yeah, we're going to lean on you for 30 carries a game, you might at that point say, well, that's a lot of tread on my tires. I might want to go to the NFL.
Well, here's the thing: when you talk about the NFL, you have to weigh the pros and cons of this thing, especially on the family side. How is his family doing? How is his family able to support? I mean, is the support money situation in the family, is it great, or is it good, or is it can I buy another year, or should I go pro? I mean, you only get a once in a life chance to turn pro, Bock, and sometimes you have to think for yourself. You got to think what's good for you and not what's good for the team. That's the difference when you ask a kid who's this young, who has that dream, and right now he's living that dream. So you have to you can't put yourself in his position when you talk about this, because he's the only one that has to. He's the only one that has to go through this. If I was Emmett, I'd tell you the truth, I probably would go, because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's not guaranteed next year. You come back, you can get hurt. A lot of players, I came back my senior year. I should have left I thought about leaving my junior year, and I thought I should, but I didn't, and I wish I would have not. But I know, don't live in the past. That's always. I mean, don't live in the past. That's what I always try to tell people when they, try to tell me about that situation. I lived it for 30, 40 years, so I moved on for it. But when you talk to a kid like Emmett, maybe his choice is going to be a good one. We never know. So we'll probably have to wait till after the end of the season for all that and see how he goes.
Again, we can't speak for that young man, and that young man and his family and his representatives are going to sit down and do what's best for him. But his main focus going forward should be these last 2 games in the bowl game.
Well, and just for what, if you're trying to think about what it might take for him to get back, I saw this comparison the other day was that Cam Scatterby, again, the 8th running back drafted, if you kind of go with the same thing as Mel Kiper was. And of course, he's overplayed that before his injury, but one way or the other, I think it was about $2 million for his rookie contract. Then you're also considering you're trying to get that second contract quicker. So, the earlier you go might be the better there. Also, as we know, like I said, tread on your tires, age, more upside, all that sort of stuff. So I think there's a lot leaning into that. But the main thing there is it would, be about $2 million. How many colleges across the country are paying $2 million for a running back? Probably not all that much. But again, we're talking about an All-American running back here. Yes. That should be a different price.
Yep, none. So I'm chunking the deuces. I'm out. I'm going. So again, he's going to make the best decision for him, and I just want him to stay healthy these last 2 weeks and continue to ball out.
Yeah, I mean that's what you should do. I mean, just worry about the rest of the season and see how it goes. Maybe if Emmett hits another 200-yard game, if he hits 200 yards the next 2 games, hey, we might not see Emmett Johnson again. So
he may not play the bowl game.
That's the way football goes, and Emmett deserves everything that's coming to him because the things he's been through, the things he was taken through. Who recruited Emmett? By the way, Kenny.
We did. We did. We did.
No. Who was his main recruiter?
We did.
Okay.
It's a collective group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we did.
It's always a main recruiter. Like mine was Turner Gill. Yours was
Ron Brown.
Dentil.
Yep. No, it was the running backs coach.
Okay.
At that time.
Who? Ryan Hill.
Yep. No, Ryan had he got let go.
So Emmett's a junior. He didn't get redshirted, did he?
Yeah, he redshirted. Applewhite.
Oh, Applewhite. Okay. Applewhite. Now
Applewhite and Held.
All right.
Yep. Held. Yep. No. But no, he was a smaller stature kid coming out. Kind of reminded me of JD Spillman. But Emmett has put on some muscle. He has put on some weight. He hit that weight room hard, and Again, the kid is getting exactly what he deserves. He's getting exactly what he deserves. Oh my God, we got a Dolphin guy over there because they won one game. No. So again, I kudos to that kid. I mean, he went in the portal last year. You know, they talked him back, and I'm willing to bet you they told him he would be their workhorse, and he's getting everything he deserves. But his hard work is paying off for him.
Yeah. Byron, the Hawk farmer says Ron Brown recruited him. Actually,
No, Ron Brown was not a full-time coach.
Yeah,
he was not a full-time coach.
It's interesting, though. Going back to his recruiting profile, at least 24/7 had him ranked as the 85th best running back in the class.
The what?
The 85th best running back in the class.
That's what I tell you. It don't matter where you're at in any class. Your hard work will pay off.
Yeah. That's crazy. Because he was like the Minnesota Player of the Year, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. So was Jay Foreman. he was a running back too. I told Jay. The funny thing about Jay said he was a better running back than he was a linebacker.
Yeah, he always tells me, he said, K-Dub, I would lay the boom to Jay. I would tell him, Jay, I'm tearing your ACL off the bone. I'm slicing and dicing you. I'm not.
Ain't no way Jay was a good running back.
I'm not
going to
try to
walk on his tippy toes.
I'm not going to try to hit you high, Jay. There's no way. But no, he swears up and down. He was a better runner.
I like this one right here. 2280 says, "Isn't the schedule much tougher next year?"
Oh, it's a monster.
That matters too. I mean, if he does that against that schedule next year,
then
he'll be a first rounder.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if he comes back and does the things that Nebraska has to get better.
Yes.
If they're gonna compete next year against that schedule. I mean, you're gonna have to really hit the portal. You got to really change a lot of things on your offense and defensive wise if you expect to run the gauntlet against that schedule next year, because that schedule is boom in your face.
How's it?
Boom in your face. Yeah, one of the most toughest schedules I've probably seen Nebraska had in a long time.
Yep.
Probably ever.
It's been a long time. But yeah.
All right, let's go to break, and when we come back, we're still gonna talk about the NFL. Kenny, what's your favorite team?
I told you I don't have a favorite team. I like players. Lamar Jackson, and Pat Mahomes.
Who was at the Chargers? The Rams. The Los Angeles Rams was the St. Louis Rams.
And I told you I would never jump on their bandwagon.
Why? Because they left?
No, they weren't the original team.
What was it? St. Louis Cardinals.
It was the St. Louis Cardinals, who is now the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, yeah. I remember that. Who's that quarterback back there?
And it's for St. Louis?
Yeah.
It's Kurt Warner. No. I'm sorry. Neil Lomax.
There you go. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Okay. All right.
Jim Hart.
Okay.
Stump Mitchell. I know them all.
Yeah.
Dan Dierdorf.
93.7 The Ticket, Bock in the Black Shirt with K-Dub Tuesday in effect here. We'll be right back.
Nebraska fans, Wednesday, November 12th is your chance to meet Nebraska star running back Emmett Johnson in this free exclusive event presented by Baker Bands. It all takes place at the Courtyard by Marriott in downtown Lincoln at 7:30 p.m.
Johnson still on his feet for the touchdown. Too much, EJ.
Stop by, grab an autograph, and snap a picture with one of the best running backs in college football this season. The event is completely free to attend, but you can RSVP on the Baker Band's Instagram page today. It's your chance to meet Nebraska running back Emmett Johnson, Wednesday, November 12th at 7:30 p.m. at the Courtyard by Marriott in downtown Lincoln.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see decreasing clouds throughout the day with a light breeze. It'll be mild with a high near 67. Tonight, mainly clear skies and calm winds, below around 36. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies and light winds with a high around 62. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher from 93.7 Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Acreage owner getting ready for winter? Make it easy with John Deere compact tractors and gators from Acres Equipment. Add snow blowers, front blades, cabs, heaters, and loaders to tackle every chore. Right now, in-stock units are priced to move with competitive financing to fit your budget. Get winter ready today at acres.com. Acres Equipment, your acreage handled. Financing subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial. Not all customers qualify. See dealer for details.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had roofing service company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Come watch the Lincoln Stars on Saturday, November 15th as the Sioux Falls Stampede come to town. It's flyaway night as the Stars are giving away 2 round-trip flights to Orlando courtesy of the Lincoln Airport. Every ticket is a registration and you must be present at the game to win when the prize is drawn in the third period. There's no Husker volleyball or football game that night, so pack the icebox on Saturday, November 15th against the Sioux Falls Stampede for flyaway night.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top-quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Hi, Charlie Stone here, and it's that time of the year again. Time for the annual Happy Honda Days at Honda of Lincoln. With me on the line, Andy Goodyear, to tell us all about it.
The exciting news is we have more selection and more savings. We have over 400 new 2025 and 2026 Hondas to choose from, with a great opportunity to get year-end savings on every remaining new 2025.
Do you have some Happy Honda Day specials?
Sure do, Charlie. For example, you can lease a new 2025 Accord Sport Hybrid for just $349 a month, and we have financing from just 0% APR. We've also included over 125 pre-owned of all makes and models. And as always, our certified pre-owns are in this sale as well.
Well, maybe it's time you experience the best. The Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's schwisow.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
Call you Woodrow.
Don't share my drink. Never been a drink sharer. 93.7 The Ticket, Bock the Blackshirt here with K-Dub Tuesday in effect here when we talk about Gus Mohawk said, did you guys see Dylan Edwards has entered the transfer portal from KU? Even if we do keep Emmett, would you add him to the running back room?
It's about Dylan Edwards?
Yeah.
Kid out of,
went to Colorado first. Yeah. Went to Colorado first. Then
he came here on a visit.
Yeah.
Really good athlete. Really good player. 3 schools in 3 years.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's too much to handle.
But I mean,
Amir Abdullah was the Alabama Player of the Year. Bama passed on him too. Their loss is our gain.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, Amir was one of the special guys that I've seen come through this place in a long time. I'm talking about between him and Randy Gregory. I saw those two guys do things in practice, and I was like, "Oh my God!"
Must have seen a lot of football then, did you, my friend? No, just playing.
No, I mean, I'm being dead serious.
Yeah,
I mean, we've had some guys come through here with some really good talent. You know, back in the 90s, 2000s, before the 90s, in the 80s, Neil Smith, Broderick Thomas. But watching those two when I first got back here in 2014, I'm like, those two are special guys. I mean, just what they could do on the football field, physically, athletically, and so that's why Amir is still playing in the NFL right now today, because of the things he did in college, and he takes care of his body. I mean, I stay in contact with him all the time. Worked his camp last summer, so no, but again, just watching that kid, and then you saw some spurts of Emmett in practice as a redshirt. Some things that you saw that you thought he can do in the future. So that's what he's doing now.
Well, those two actually they do get together and help run the camps together, because Emmett comes out to our camp that we help run with Amir.
Yep, he came out.
And you could tell that when Amir was doing those drills where he cut, Emmett paid a lot of attention to it, and Emmett now uses that. So that's like passing down some knowledge,
passing the torch.
Passing down some knowledge from a pro to a college kid.
Yep.
And this college kid really accepted that, and that's the great part about Emmett. Emmett is a humble guy.
Yes,
and people really don't know that he's not one of those guys that you have to fight for an autograph. You have to fight that who's going to speak to you, because he's naturally a good, genuine kid, and that's the good part I like about him, because he always returns my texts and say thank you, Terrell. And sometimes you have to stop these young kids, because some of them, hey sir, how you doing? No, call me this, because I don't want you to make me feel that old by calling me
you
sir.
Old, bro.
I'm not old.
Yes, you is.
I'm not old in heart, but young in body.
Okay, so I got a question for you. You're from the South, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it yes sir, no sir? Yes.
No,
no,
yeah,
no.
that's
So
what I don't want to feel
how
that
he
old.
was raised.
I don't want to feel that old, Kenny.
It doesn't make you feel old.
You want to call you Mr. Kenny or Kenny?
Call me Coach.
Coach Kenny. No, Mr. Kenny.
No, Coach Kenny.
Mr. Kenny. How you doing?
See? No, that's just a young man that's being that he's been taught well.
Bock, would you like a little kid to say, "Hey, Mr. Bockoven, how you doing?"
Bock's 22, right. So yeah, he's
35.
Bock's 35.
Oh, you 35?
Yeah.
Okay, Bock, you still.
Yeah, Bock's not like these other little young pups around here. Bock, one of the old guys like us. Bock, you got anything before when we come back from break? We're gonna hit that NFL.
Yeah. Well, we got some stuff we could still get to here for today. It was kind of some interesting news. Just in the NBA, especially, where Nico Harrison looks like he's going to be let go as the Mavericks GM all this time after trading Luka Doncic away.
Well, they should have let him go. You don't get rid of a franchise player like that. I mean, but again, just like college athletics, that's what the NBA is. What have you done for me lately? Or if you think you can just trade your franchise player away and everything's going to be okay and you're struggling, of course that's going to happen.
It's strange though. I don't know why. I don't know why the trade was ever made. I don't know why it took this long. It reminds me of early. They've got injuries, Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving. But it's kind of weird. But they've been having these fire Nico chants, obviously, at all of last season toward the end, and then to begin here. So they're moving off of him. But it's odd to not stick behind your guns and call it a loss already. They're 2-8, I think, so it's not looking well. But they've got injuries,
Yeah,
they said they had a 3 to 4 year window with this squad that they traded for.
But you trade your best player, one of the best players in the NBA, for a player that's injury prone in AD. He's fragile, so why would you make that trade?
I don't know. I don't know then. I didn't know then. I don't know now why they would do that. It's just it always kind of frustrates me a little bit when you see something happen at the end, like the Scott Frost decision to bring him back for year 5. I always thought that was a little bit silly because what they fire him when he had like the same record he had throughout his career. He started like doing and was 2-2 or whatever it was, and it's like, all right, well, what did you expect to happen when you brought him back? And so it's kind of the same thing. Like, I mean, and they lucked into getting Cooper Flagg. I thought that might be at least something that you can still say, okay, this is going to help reset our situation. I'm not sitting here saying Nico Harrison doesn't deserve to be fired, or that wasn't an awful trade. I'm just thinking stick to your guns a little bit if you're going to go through it.
Well, that's on him and the owner for allowing him to do it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I got to answer this question before we go to break. Gus Mohawk says, speaking of Randy Gregory, Sybil said he would take Gregory over Wistrom in college.
Who said that?
Steve Sybil.
Wait till I see Sip. Sip, me and you got to have a conversation. Sip said that.
Yeah,
I think he was talking about his talent level.
Bob, it's still Bob. Grant Wistrom, playing with him for 2 years, was a motor that never stopped. You ever went outside and left your car running for a couple of hours, Bob? You ever did that and you forgot it?
I did. I'm not going to even lie to you. I did.
Grant Wistrom motor never stops running. It runs off blood instead of oil. And when it runs off blood, Bob, you have that killer instinct. I played with Grant, and I can tell you, he's one of the top 3 players on that defense that I played with, besides myself and Tomic. When you have 2 defensive line and a linebacker that comes at you with no regrets or regards to however they're going to tackle you, I've seen it. I've seen what those guys could do. I've seen the double teams they took. I've seen the still making sacks with double teams. I've seen all that. I mean, but when you talk about Randy Gregory, yeah, he's a freak of nature, but it's kind of hard when you want to pick between those two. But I always would pick Grant Wistrom.
Yeah, and again, I was able to watch Randy, and you the thing you said was motor. Randy had God, sometimes they say God sprinkled that extra dust on you.
Yeah.
Randy had that extra dust sprinkled on him. Grant had the dust, but he had the drive and the motor. Would I say Randy had a motor on him? No. I think Randy was a gifted athlete that did not get everything out of his ability. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did not get everything out of his ability. Stop. He did not get everything out of his ability because I don't think he in his mind, he didn't need a motor because athletically he knew he could beat that guy across from him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to take anything away from him. I'm not going to take anything away from Grant. Both of them were great players for this university. And I would agree with Sip as far as athletic ability. Randy was gifted. Grant had the athletic ability, but he also had the motor, and he had the drive, and he had the 1-2.
Yeah, and a 2-time All-American.
And a 2-time All-American.
3-time national champion.
Yes.
Only lost 2 games in college.
Yep.
Oh, there's no doubt he was the better player. Yeah.
Killer.
I think you talk about skill set.
Yeah.
Killer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Grant's better.
Wait till I see Sip, man.
Yeah.
Sip got to have a conversation.
93.7 The Ticket. Bock the Blackshirt here with Kenny Wilhite, K-Dub, Tuesday. We'll be right back.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Tune in to Outside the Box from 4 to 5 p.m. for everything you need to know about the Lincoln Stars. Join head coach Rocky Russo and play-by-play voice Alex Byrne as they sit down with special player guests to tell the story of the Lincoln Stars and give you all the news and notes you need from around the USHL. That's Outside the Box with the Lincoln Stars on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent too?
It's called service.
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krikak, today at 402-474-1173.
Acreage owner getting ready for winter? Make it easy with John Deere compact tractors and gators from Acres Equipment. Add snow blowers, front blades, cabs, heaters, and loaders to tackle every chore. Right now, in-stock units are priced to move with competitive financing to fit your budget. Get winter ready today at acres.com. Acres Equipment, your acreage handled. Financing subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial. Not all customers qualify. See dealer for details.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
If you're a business owner, I want you to think about the amount of time you've spent worrying about safety and security. Lincoln's own experts at Diode Technologies design custom solutions for security, communication, and so much more. From automated security to secure video conferencing, their team sits down with you to get to know you and what your business needs. Manage your operations and get notified when there is suspicious activity. Save time and cut back on stress. Diode Tech always keeps you in the know. Contact them today at 402-793-5124. 93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
This is your year to win way more than bragging rights. At Warhorse Casino, your love of the game could earn you serious cash. The Pro Football Frenzy is free to play with cash prizes all season long, like up to $1,000 weekly, with your chance at $1 million, all while earning tier points and comp points every time you place a sports bet. Only at Warhorse Casino. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
The party is back on in Lincoln this fall, and there's no party like the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the whole Ticket crew for 2.5 hours of pregame coverage before every home and away game this football season as they get you ready for the game. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show at our downtown studio at 11th and O, sponsored by Select Plumbing, Raising Cane's, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Currency, and the Kindler Hotel. You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt.
Terrell Farley. Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. on air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Welcome back to Bock the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. We are on Monday through Friday from 1 to 3, and it is Tuesday with K-Dub in the house. Now, guys, before we hit the NFL, I got to tell you about the worst movie that I've seen ever made.
You're on Tubi again?
Yeah. On what?
Tubi. You know Tubi?
No. Tubi are the movies when your budget is probably $5.
Netflix.
It's like a free Netflix.
Prime.
Yeah, Tubi's a free Netflix.
Yeah. It was Popeye the Slayer. What?
I seen that come by. You watched that one.
Popeye the Slayer. Look it up on your phone, Kenny. This guy looks like a mutant it looks like Popeye's on like 15 different steroids, Bob, and it's gross. But it is terrible.
Come on, bro. You watch this?
I've watched a little bit of it. I couldn't take it. It was terrible.
Popeye the Slayer, man.
Popeye the Slayer, man.
Friends find themselves in a fight for their lives when they sneak into an abandoned spinach factory to investigate the urban legend of the Slayer Man.
You seriously sat and watched that?
I've watched about 25 minutes of it, and I tell you the truth. It's the worst movie I ever seen. I mean, I've seen some bad movies on Tubi, but that one took the cake right there.
What's so bad about it? I mean, other than the plot, I don't know how that drew you in the beginning.
The setting is always in a dark
can't see anything.
He's always in the shadows, and you never really get to see him. But when you do, you're like, oh my God, how could you do Popeye like that? Like, why? Why would you do Popeye like that?
Just some things you just don't.
Popeye's a good guy. It could have been Bluto the Slayer. You know what I'm saying? But you don't do one of my childhood heroes like that. You ever played the game, Popeye?
No.
You remember that?
No.
The video game?
Couldn't afford no video game growing up. And I couldn't sit in the house and play one if we had one. No.
You ever took you from these parts of the world where you take glass little Coke bottles and get you like 50 cents for them, 30 cents?
Yeah.
We used to do that and then go to the game room.
Oh, you talking about just arcade?
Yeah, the arcade.
Yeah, no, I was just pinball machine for me.
Yeah,
pinball and Pac-Man. That's it.
You know what Dig Dug is?
Yeah, I played. Yeah. Dig Dug, Centipede, Asteroids, Space
Frogger.
Invader, Frogger. Yeah, no, it was just Pac-Man and pinball.
Okay. JR said, did he eat spinach? He rolled a spinach can on the ground right before he killed someone. So
Popeye was a killer in this movie.
Yeah.
So he's not a good guy.
He's not a good guy. He's gruesome.
Yeah, you can't.
A gruesome one.
Yeah. So that's
Is he protecting his spinach or what's
No,
going
he's
on
protecting the warehouse. He doesn't want anybody to move into the warehouse. And the first scene was when they showed him a little can of spinach rolled out.
Did he eat it or they just rolled it out?
I guess it was empty. I guess it was
that was his superpower.
No, it was some mutant spinach. How he looked, because he doesn't look like
No,
the same
he doesn't.
Popeye.
I looked
to
at
me.
the picture. He does not look like him.
Yeah, he looked like Popeye on 15 different steroids.
Yeah.
Like he shot himself in the face, neck, arm, back, leg, every different kind. All right, fellas, let's hit on this NFL. When we talk about NFL halfway mark, we're going to talk about MVP, surprise teams. I'm going to go over the AFC and the NFC teams that's already, if it stopped today, these would be the teams in the playoffs. AFC, Indy is 8-2. Indianapolis Colts. The Broncos are 8-2. The New England Patriots are 8-2. Pittsburgh is 5-4. The reason I put Pittsburgh up there because they're in that AFC. What is that? North.
Pittsburgh washed up.
Yep.
And they're leading the AFC North with a 5-4 record. Baltimore is only one game behind them. So if you let a team like Baltimore get healthy and make a run, they're going to be a dangerous team in the playoffs when they come around because they're 4-5 and Pittsburgh is 5-4. Los Angeles Chargers 73, Buffalo Bills 63, Jacksonville Jaguars 5-4. Kansas City will be your 8th seed at 5-4.
That's just crazy to see Kansas City at 5-4.
I love it.
Why you love it?
I hate the Chiefs.
Just something new.
Oh yeah, I hate them.
Really?
Yeah, they paid referees and
so you believe that too, right?
Yeah, I sure do.
You believe that?
I do.
Really?
A little help.
Little help.
Yeah.
It's just called luck. Sometimes better to be lucky than good.
Well,
luck.
About time they luck ran out.
Okay.
All right, when we go to the NFC, Philly 7-2, Seattle 7-2, Detroit 6-3, Tampa Bay 6-3, Rams 7-2, Chicago Bears 6-3, Green Bay 5-3-1, and San Fran at 6-4. When we talk about the top 8 seeds of the AFC, quarterback stats, top 3 I wrote down: Daniel Jones, Indy, 2,659 yards. Justin Herbert, Los Angeles Chargers, 2,610. Drake May, New England Patriots, 2,555. Running backs, Jonathan Taylor, 1,139. James Cook, 920. Rico Dardell, Carolina, 788. Receiving, Jackson Smith
and Jigba.
Seattle, 1,041. Jamar Chase, 831. Puka Nakua. Rams, 775. I have problems with them words like that. INTs, when you look at it, Kevin Bird, Chicago has 4. Tremaine Edmonds has 4 for Chicago. And Devin Lloyd has 4 for Jacksonville. When we go to the sacks,
Denver Broncos.
Sacks.
Denver Broncos. Have you been watching Denver?
Sacks.
Man.
Myles Garrett, 11. Brian Barnes, New York Giants, 11. Nico Bonito.
From the Denver Broncos.
9.5.
So I'm willing to bet you there's other Denver Broncos right behind
I only got the top 3, Kenny.
Yeah,
I didn't want to waste a lot of paper. Just paper costs money. When we give our mid-season awards out, Bob, I gave Jonathan Taylor the MVP.
Donald?
I think you have to give Jonathan Taylor right now MVP. My defensive player of the year, Myles Garrett, 11 sacks. This man does it on a bad team every year. So
should have got out.
Rookie of the year, Emeka. What's his name?
Emeka. Yeah.
Yeah. Where is he from? The Saints? No, Tampa Bay.
Yep.
40 catches, 677 yards. And my coach of the year, the Colts coach.
Yeah. Yeah, he could easily be the front runner.
Yeah.
For coach of the year.
I think that's my early part of anything from you, Bob. I know now we're gonna talk about your team, Bob. Your team. What's your team, Bob?
Do we have to talk about my
Yes.
team? My team is the Arizona Cardinals.
Ooh.
They're 3-6.
My team is the Atlanta Falcons. We also are 3-6. My name is Jake Sorensen, and my team is the Dolphins, and we're 3-6.
A lot of bad teams there. Well, the Dolphins are 3-7. So at least win percentage wise, we're better.
The Cardinals have one of the best receivers in the NFL, and they somehow can't get that man the ball.
Well, he was dropping it earlier in the year.
Yeah, I know that.
So that wasn't help.
Yeah, it was not helping.
Yeah, they've got a decision to make here at quarterback. If Kyler Murray's the long-term plan, or I'm interested if Kyler is interested in ever going back to baseball, but he could also get another job if the Cardinals. He's a starting NFL quarterback, but I don't know.
You just don't want him on your team.
It's not that I don't want him. It's just that it feels like he's hit his ceiling, or he's already kind of, you're just.
He cashed out early.
Well, he's missing games the last couple of years.
He got paid too early. That's what happened.
Yeah.
He demanded that money, and they got suckered in, and they paid him, and he's not even worth it. Little Minnie Mouse, that 5'11", 5'10" quarterback doesn't work.
Jay called him Pocket Hercules.
Yeah.
And Jacoby Brissett, that lasted all of a week. Played well 2 weeks ago. No, he's got a pretty good touchdown to interception ratio, but they got killed this past weekend.
Yeah, they did.
All right, guys. Orgy says Popeye and Mickey Mouse had the copyrights expired. There's supposed to be a terrible Mickey Mouse horror movie also.
See, I saw there was one of like Winnie the Pooh. I don't know why you clicked on those. I'm not interested whatsoever in seeing that because I know it's going to be low budget and silly.
I know why he clicked on it, but I'm not going to say it on air. But stop doing that and then trying to watch movies, bro.
Yeah. I have to. I mean, sometimes you like to watch,
Was olive oil in the movie?
Nah.
No.
Sorry. Wimpy was in there.
Wimpy was in there?
Yeah, Wimpy was in there.
He didn't get killed?
Nah, he was begging for a burger till Wednesday. He actually was. Like, they didn't show his face. They just showed the guy fussing at him. Say, get out of here. We don't give burgers till Wednesday.
Wow.
2312 says, I'm in AA. We hope Kyler goes back to baseball. He's in AA?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's a good baseball player. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
But he's terrible. Not saying he's terrible in football. It's just
it's not working out for
him. It's not working out there. So, we'll have to see how that unfolds at the end of the season, Bock.
No, it's just it's such a weird scenario for a lot of teams that get into this. I mean, you kind of just feel like he's maybe the 15th best quarterback in the league and doesn't seem to be moving off that spot. So what do? You're just kind of stuck.
Speaking of quarterbacks, how about the Browns and the Giants situation they're in?
Oh man, Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah,
he's terrible, man. This coach is going to sacrifice his job for what he's doing this year, and I don't think it's fair for Shador. Even though this goes past Dion, this goes to a kid who has the athletic ability, like all of us have seen. I don't think Dylan Gabriel is better than him. I think when he can't make the long throws, telegraphs his passes. It's going to be sad what happens to Cleveland after this year, especially with that coach.
And then the Giants, you put Dart in, and he's their future. He's the Giants' future. But then you have Russell and Jameis. I would go with Jameis because if you put Russell back there, they're going to boo him.
Oh, yeah.
Until you.
I don't think Russell will ever play again after this year.
Nah, he just needs to hang it up also.
You should have just went with Jameis and let him be the quarterback.
Yep.
I love the way Jameis does things.
I hope you guys didn't watch the Jets get their win this last week against the Browns. It was interesting. As much as you make fun of Dylan Gabriel, Justin Fields was 6 for 11 in that game for 54 yards.
Huh?
That's it. And they won. The Jets won an NFL game passing for 54 yards. And the best part of it is 42 of those 54 yards came on one play.
Oh, my goodness. So Hall must have had a game of his life then. He must have rushed.
He had 21 carries for 83 yards.
You say 21?
Yeah.
For how many yards?
83 yards.
So they had 83 yards rushing, 50 passing?
Let me see their total in yards. Yeah, so they won this game again, 27-20, with a total in the NFL, total yards, 169.
NFL is bad, bro. That's bad football. 169 total yards, and you win the game. You scored 27 points.
Yeah. Imagine going to that game.
Oh, they did have a punt return too, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a punt return for a touchdown. So yeah, Jesus Christ. Excuse me.
It's a rough one.
Yeah, that's a rough one. We're gonna talk about Farley's Falcons, aren't we?
Oh yeah, I know my Falcons are terrible. He's trying to. I have no shame in my game about my Falcons, man. I'm gonna be a Falcons guy to the day I die, and it don't matter because
at least it went into overtime, though. They lost it in overtime, at least.
Yeah, I mean, we have a future. We have a good future with our young quarterback, our young running back, our young receiver, and Drake London.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kyler Pitts is
Kyle
trying
Pitts.
to.
Oh yeah, he's trying to come to his own.
Come together. I think we need a couple of more pieces there. We've probably lost the last 2 games we should have won. I think, especially versus the Patriots and the Colts. We got the Panthers, Saints, and Jets and Seahawks for our next couple of games. But when I look at them, I think we're just going to take it. We thought we would have been better this year, but we're not. When you look at Bajan Robinson has 679 yards rushing. That's pretty good. Drake London has 691. Receiving, Michael Penix Jr. has 1807. Doesn't look like Kirk Cousins has done a lot since he's been in there. Did he start the last game?
Did he? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but he started the game before that against I think it was the Patriots. But, that's how football goes. it's just like college football. It never goes the way you want it to go.
Yeah. They got a good nucleus of young guys so that they can build around, though, especially on offense.
Yeah, that's the good part. I'm not even mad about that, But Kenny doesn't have a team, he said. So
He can't poke
I
them in.
follow Atlanta because of Xavier Watts. Kid out of Omaha. Played at
How's he
Notre
doing?
Dame. He's doing well.
the safety from Notre Dame.
He's
Yeah.
starting as a rookie, so I follow them, and he's doing well. It's just great to see a kid from right up the road playing in the NFL. So I like to watch him. I'm not a Falcons fan, but I watch him because of him.
Watch your mouth, Kenny. You're gonna be on by. Matter of fact, you're an official Falcons fan.
I'm
now.
an official Falcons fan.
Yeah, I'll buy you a jersey.
You buy me a jersey?
Yeah, Xavier Watts has through 9 games. He has 56 tackles, 2 INTs, 4 pass deflections. Pretty good resume right there. He's second on the team in tackles
for a rookie.
Yeah. Well, he's tied second.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
And the story on him, why people would wonder why he didn't come to Nebraska. He was never really a Nebraska, wasn't a Husker fan or anything, right?
No, there's family dynamics that he had people from Omaha. And the thing was, there was no, and I hate to say it, that staff did not think he was good enough at that time to play here. I tried to tell him he was, tried to sell him, tried to tell him. Sometimes people don't listen. You buy them books, you buy them books, still they don't want to learn. So, I still communicate with the kid's dad to this day, and he thanked me for everything I tried to do for him. I saw him coming out of the airport one time, and we gave each other a big old hug, and he looked. This was when he was at Notre Dame, and I was like, this guy is filled out. His body is really filled out. So I'm glad he chose Notre Dame instead of here. And there was some situations here where, they thought guys were better, and those guys didn't last year. And he went to Notre Dame and had a great career.
And did he go to Notre Dame as a wide receiver? I know he switched positions eventually. Didn't he make a position switch to safety eventually, and then was the defensive player of the year in college football a couple years ago? Yeah.
Yes.
Don't he have a brother?
No.
So, okay. I thought it was another. There's plenty of kids in Omaha that haven't chosen us, but we'll see how they go. How's the playoffs going in Omaha? With who played last weekend? Was it Steve Warren's son versus
West Side?
West Side versus who?
Bock, you got it.
I'll pull it up here, but it'll take me a second.
Yeah, Steve's son he's having a great year. I mean, he's gonna have a couple more.
What that team Jay Jackson's son played for? I'm trying to think.
Who's?
Papillion. What is that? The team with all the
Come on, Miller South.
Miller South.
That's Miller South. Ain't nobody beating him.
Did they play? They played West Side, didn't they? Did they play last weekend?
It looks like so far this past weekend, Westside beat Kearney 35-7. Millard South beat Elkhorn South, or Millard South, beat Elk. That is right. Okay, Millard South beat Elkhorn South 48-3. Papillion La Vista South beat Millard North 36-26, and Creighton Prep beat Lincoln East 14-6.
Are there any Lincoln teams left? I don't think there's any Lincoln teams left, are there?
No. So we'll have, looks like here in a few days on Friday, Omaha West Side versus Millard South, and then Papillion La Vista South versus Creighton Prep. So it's been all chalk. We'll see if that continues on the way to the Class 8 state championship.
So that's what he was thinking. He was thinking West Side played them last week, but it's this week, right? West Side and Millard South?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. All right, let's go to break. When we come back, more talk. College football, NFL, whatever you want to talk about, shoot us a text. Give us a call. 93.7 The Ticket.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
The party is back on in Lincoln this fall, and there's no party like the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the whole ticket crew for 2.5 hours of pregame coverage before every home and away game this football season as they get you ready for the game. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show at our downtown studio at 11th and O. Sponsored by Select Plumbing, Raising Cane's, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Currency, and the Kindler Hotel.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Tune in to Outside the Box from 4 to 5 p.m. for everything you need to know about the Lincoln Stars. Join head coach Rocky Russo and play-by-play voice Alex Byrne as they sit down with special player guests to tell the story of the Lincoln Stars and give you all the news and notes you need from around the USHL. That's Outside the Box with the Lincoln Stars on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Are you tired of your usual barbershop experience? Stop into Scissors and Scotch today. I know what you're thinking. Drink during a haircut? Don't worry. First comes the precision cut from one of their experienced barbers, followed by your complimentary cocktail in their upscale lounge. Scissors and Scotch blends your old school barber feel with your favorite watering hole. And now you can earn $10 off by simply mentioning the ticket. And if you're an existing member, still mention the ticket for an exclusive offer. Offer valid at Lincoln location only. Scissors and Scotch, located just south of 30th and Yankee Hill, and online at lincoln.scissorscotch.com.
Acreage owner getting ready for winter? Make it easy with John Deere compact tractors and gators from Acres Equipment. Add snow blowers, front blades, cabs, heaters, and loaders to tackle every chore. Right now, in-stock units are priced to move with competitive financing to fit your budget. Get winter ready today at acres.com. Acres Equipment, your acreage handled. Financing subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial. Not all customers qualify. See dealer for details.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top-quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
You're listening to Bock and the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Bock and the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. K-Dub Tuesday is in effect here. Bock, you got some news for us.
Yeah, this is just kind of coming across the wire here. Jacksonville Jaguars wide receiver / cornerback, last year's Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter, will miss the remainder of the season after undergoing surgery today to repair the LCL in his right knee. So if you're keeping up at home, a lot of people probably want to know if you haven't seen what he's done this year. 28 catches, 298 yards, and a touchdown. On defense, he had 15 tackles, 3 pass breakups. So in the games that he played in 67% of the team's offensive snaps, 36% of the defensive snaps. So but year one of the experiment of trying to play as much as you can on both sides of the ball ends with an injury. So we'll see if what the future holds for him.
Good luck to the young man in rehab.
Yep.
All right, Bob. I'm kind of mad at College Game Day, ESPN.
Why?
They're going to broadcast this weekend from Pittsburgh. First time in 20 years for Pitt versus Miami. It's way more better games than that.
Now, it's Pitt Notre Dame, right?
Yeah, Pitt Notre Dame. But you have Georgia, Texas this weekend. Big game in the SEC. Could have picked that one. You have number 11 versus number 5. You could have picked Oklahoma versus Alabama, Bach. You got 12 versus 4. I'm just saying, Bach, all these good games out. Now, I got a list of the games we're going to pick this weekend because sometimes you got to take the steering wheel away from Bach.
I'm losing.
Well, I know you're losing, but I'm going to pick the games this week and next week. And the next 3 weeks, I'm going to pick the game. So to give you an early preview of games we're going to pick this weekend, we're going to do the Friday night games.
Okay.
We're going to do Clemson versus Louisville. And we're going to do Minnesota versus Oregon. I might take the Minnesota versus Oregon out.
That game, why?
I don't know.
Because the hope is you have somebody pick, at least one person pick. Is anybody going to pick Minnesota?
Is it in Oregon?
Yeah.
Is it in Eugene?
Yeah. So this week we're going to go with
leave it in there.
We're going to go.
Don't be scared.
We're going to go Virginia Tech, FSU.
What?
Virginia Tech, FSU.
Look, you got a sitting duck coach and you got a team without a coach. Why are you going to pick that game?
We're going to go Virginia versus Duke.
Okay.
Penn State versus Michigan State.
Well, nobody's going to pick Michigan State, though.
Nobody's going to pick
Texas versus Georgia.
Who you picking, Georgia?
Iowa versus USC. Ooh, Oklahoma versus Alabama. Pitt versus Notre Dame. South Carolina versus Texas A&M. And then another 2. I might pick 2 more. So, but look, it's my time to pick. I don't tell you guys how to pick your games. You guys don't tell me how to pick my games. I let Bock do it for 7. And me and Bock usually pick 5 games apiece. He's picked them all this year, so he should be obliged to let me pick a couple of them.
There's just a few of them there I would argue against, but that's fine.
That's okay. It's really no games really this weekend that's good. I mean, I can go out of the box and pick some games that you probably won't like.
Well, I like the Oregon-Minnesota one. Oregon's a 25.5-point favorite. That's where sometimes you go from, and sometimes the games end up being good and you don't know. But that's why sometimes you pick what was that one? I mean, you've got some in there that maybe not be the most exciting on paper, but they might be closer spreads, which actually makes it a little more interesting.
Virginia Tech, FSU?
Yeah. Like that one. I'll have to do some research on that.
You know why I did that, Bob? Because if you look at most of the teams, some are playing non-con teams now. If you really look at that part of the schedule, I could. Oh, this is basketball.
That's basketball.
How did I get to basketball that fast?
Tripping. There you go.
By the way, in that Notre Dame Pitt game, do you see what Pat Narduzzi said? Really, really getting people going on his team because he was asked if he felt like Notre Dame game is a must-win, and for Pittsburgh, you would think the answer should be yes. We got 2 losses. You're fighting to get in the playoffs. Pat Narduzzi said, absolutely not. It's not an ACC game. I'd gladly get beat 103, 110 to 10. They could put 100 up on us as long as we win the next 2 after that.
So would you like to scratch that? I could scratch 2 of these games. I could scratch the Minnesota-Oregon for Arizona-Cincinnati.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, right. I would pick Cincinnati, so I know everybody.
Well, maybe. I mean, Arizona. What's the spread in that game? Arizona's been a pretty good team. It's 6.5 for Cincinnati.
Yeah. K-State, Oklahoma State.
That's a blowout. Oklahoma ain't won since week 1.
Air Force, UConn, South Florida, Navy, Arkansas, LSU. The two losers. You know what I'm saying? You want to go Arkansas, LSU?
Go Arizona, Cincinnati.
Arizona, Cincinnati. All right, we'll take that one out. We're gonna take out the Minnesota,
Oregon game.
So Arizona
and Cincy.
All right, what's the next one? We're gonna take one more out. So, yeah, it's no good games. I'm not doing USC, Texas Tech, Boston College, Georgia Tech. Nope. NC State versus Miami. What's the point spread on that one, Bob?
Yeah, that one could be close. Let's
Maryland, Illinois.
They ain't got a chance.
App State, James Madison.
James Madison.
Memphis, East Carolina. Ooh, that's going to be a good one.
They ain't going to be no good game. Memphis going to bounce back and beat them boys, beat the sleeves.
Okay, let's go with this one. North Carolina versus Wake Forest.
Wake Forest. North Carolina terrible. Wake Forest.
There's no more good games. See, Purdue, Washington.
There's a good one on tonight. Ohio, Western Michigan.
No, I'm not doing that.
Go back up. Baylor and
no.
Is that Baylor and Utah?
Yeah.
If Oregon State could beat Tulsa, they're only favored by.
Did you see Oregon? Oregon just lost to Sam Houston. It was over.
Yeah.
Oregon State just lost to Sam Houston.
Let's do this one. Boise State, San Diego State.
That would be a good one.
That's
I
a
like
good
that
one.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So we'll go Boise State versus San Diego State.
Yeah, it's not the most loaded week, but yeah, you got to try to find the games that maybe have closer spreads. Like Illinois and Maryland one. Illinois is favored by 14.5.
Yeah, so we'll just run with this one. We'll go Clemson versus Louisville, Arizona versus Cincy. We'll go South Carolina versus Texas A&M, Notre Dame versus Pitt, Oklahoma versus Alabama, Iowa versus USC, Texas versus UGA, Penn State and Michigan State, and
you just wrote it down, bro.
San Diego State versus Boise State. We'll still go Virginia Tech. Virginia versus Duke, unless we can find another game before that.
Yeah, that sounds like that's a good list.
That's
I think
a good
we can
list.
settle in on that.
Yeah, you can settle in. Did you see all the commotion at Louisville?
At Louisville?
Yeah, with the threats.
I did not see that. What's that all about?
I have no clue. Some guy threatened the head coach, the quarterback, all kind of people.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Probably lost his house.
Because they lost in the overtime game?
Man, crazy.
Yeah, it probably is something betting wages.
All right, it's a quiet week in Huskerland, man. We have an off week. I think, at least practice a couple of days of the week. I think you should do some tough practice. I think we should still be able to work on your run defense because you're finna play a Penn State team that loves to run the ball, Bach. I'm talking with a two-headed monster, not with a one-headed monster like Nebraska, but they have a two-headed monster.
Yeah, Katron Allen this year, 736 yards, 10 touchdowns on the year. Now, this might surprise you. Nicholas Singleton was supposed to be one of the best running backs coming in. How many yards do you think he's got in the year?
250.
Yeah, it's not much more. 363. What do you think his average is?
1.5.
No, Farley. Jeez. I'm gonna say 3.2.
No, I lost it there. Where'd it go? Yeah, 3.9. So 4 is not bad, but under 4 is a little bit surprising for Nicholas Singleton.
Yeah. Again, that's going to be. It depends on what they do against Michigan State this weekend. But their last 3 games, they've played hard. They fought hard. They fought to the end. I mean, that catch by that kid for Indiana. I mean, that's a SB Player of the Year catch right there. Now.
Did the announcer go overboard with it, or was he just caught up in the moment of the game?
He got caught up in the moment. He got caught up in the moment, and he lost his voice. Truly lost his voice. Gus has that way of doing his thing, and he can get a high pitched voice, but at that point he got too high and he lost all of it. So it was an amazing catch, because I'm like, there's no way he caught that ball. Then they go to the replay and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
It reminded me, sorry Husker fans, but it reminded me of the catch that the kid made in Minnesota last year against us.
Oh yeah.
How he was able to keep that foot off the ground and drag that other foot.
That was amazing.
That was the exact same way. And I was like, holy smoke. So, but no, Penn State, kudos to that interim head coach over there for having those kids ready to play. They battled, they fought. I mean, because they could have easily been like Okie State and just packed it in, but they haven't. So again, see what they do against Michigan State this week, and then we gotta get prepared for a tough Penn State team in 2 weeks.
We'll see what they bring too. I mean, Ethan Grunkmeyer is going to try to improve on what he's done so far. The freshman, 22 of 31 against Indiana for 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 219 yards. That was his best performance so far, because on the year, 562 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 4 picks, especially two interceptions against Iowa in that loss. So it's definitely a different Penn State team than you've envisioned coming into the year, but just still going to be solid. Like you said, that game with Michigan State is what people should be watching going into this game. A lot of people think Penn State might not have as much energy because they've, the Indiana game, obviously the excitement for that, the chance to knock off number 2. But if they beat Michigan State, they're playing for their bowl life, which might not have been the goal coming into the year, but at least, I mean, a bowl would be something for the Nittany Lions.
Yep, it could salvage the season for them, and then they figure out who they want to be, who they want as a head coach, and he's going to have to re-recruit those players and then bring in a great class. But like you said, if they beat Michigan State, it's going to be a tough game over there for us in 2 weeks.
All right. Bock the Blackshirt with K-Dub Tuesday in effect here at 93.7 The Ticket. Last segment coming up. We'll be right back.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
This is your year to win way more than bragging rights. At Warhorse Casino, your love of the game could earn you serious cash. The Pro Football Frenzy is free to play with cash prizes all season long, like up to $1,000 weekly, with your chance at $1 million, all while earning tier points and comp points every time you place a sports bet. Only at Warhorse Casino. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Are you tired of your usual barbershop experience? Stop into Scissors and Scotch today. I know what you're thinking. Drink during a haircut? Don't worry. First comes the precision cut from one of their experienced barbers, followed by your complimentary cocktail in their upscale lounge. Scissors and Scotch blends your old school barber feel with your favorite watering hole. And now you can earn $10 off by simply mentioning the ticket. And if you're an existing member, still mention the ticket for an exclusive offer. Offer valid at Lincoln location only. Scissors and Scotch, located just south of 30th and Yankee Hill, and online at lincoln.scissorscotch.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red.
Attention all Wings fans. Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays, enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O, or in Williamsburg Village.
Fall is officially here, and Brown's Shoe Fit has just the right style and comfort your feet deserve. Stop in to see a wide selection of all your favorite brands, including Brooks, Hoka, Echo, Keen, and many more. At Brown's Shoe Fit, they take the time to measure your feet to ensure proper fit. They also have the largest selection of Uggs and Hokas in Lincoln. Brown's Shoe Fit at 66th and Q.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between, we'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
The party is back on in Lincoln this fall, and there's no party like the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the whole Ticket crew for 2.5 hours of pregame coverage before every home and away game this football season as they get you ready for the game. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show at our downtown studio at 11th and O. Sponsored by Select Plumbing, Raising Cane's, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Currency, and the Kindler Hotel. You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Bock the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. K-Dub, Tuesday in the house. Guys, I wanted to ask you something, man. I'm checking this out right quick. I got to see their standings right quick before I ask you guys. This is about the Lakers.
They're 7-3.
They're, hold on.
8-3.
8-3. Would you, just because they haven't been like this in a couple of years, would you bring LeBron off the bench or you let him start?
Well, his ego is not going to let them bring him off the bench. Everything's about him, so it ain't going to happen.
He's still one of the better players in the world, though. I mean, I would inject him into the starting lineup.
Will he somehow mess up the nucleus of the team? It's going to take him a while to get acclimated to playing with those guys, but yeah, he's going to be a starter.
Oklahoma City is just killing it, 10-1.
Well, they're the defending national champs, bro. Defending champions. Did you see Wemby?
No, I haven't checked him out yet.
Wemby balling. Wimby is balling.
He's the creative player. He's just
Man.
exactly how you
He
draw
grew
him up.
3 inches. Like, how can a kid grow 3? How, he grew 3 inches. What is he, 7'5" now?
He's balling.
Yeah.
7'5". I wish I had height like that.
Why?
But can handle like a guard.
Yeah, I would have been a basketball player.
You can't hoop.
I would have been a 7'5" wide receiver.
Okay.
What's the tallest receiver ever been in the league, Bob?
I don't know, 6'7" maybe.
Let me see.
What was Julio? 6'4"? Megatron.
Tallest wide out of NFL history. Harold Carmichael.
Harold Carmichael, Philadelphia Eagles.
6'8".
6'8", there you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Receiver / tight end.
4-time Pro Bowler.
Yep.
Wow.
What jersey number did he wear?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, man! You don't know your.
I didn't watch the Eagles from then, especially from 71 to 83. I was out. Let me tell you something about what I told Bob. I said, Bob, as a little kid, I didn't watch college football.
He was a professional.
But Kenny, as a little kid in our era, we didn't watch TV like that. We was too busy outside. You got to the street like, come on, Kenny, to get in the house.
Yeah, but on Sundays, we would watch. We would go to
Kenny,
church.
I grew up in a semi-little projects. I wouldn't call them projects, but lower income apartments with my mom because I didn't start living with my dad till I was around 13 or 12. But from 6 to 11, 12, I was outside all day, all night. This is when the boys club, go to the boys club every day, ride my bike to the boys club. Probably wouldn't get home till dark. Football practice during the week, didn't watch TV much. Sunday after church, go outside.
We did that too, but on Sundays we went to church, and then if you had a little league football game, you played in your little league football
Well, we played
game.
ours during the week. We didn't play it
No,
all.
we played on ours was on Sunday.
No. That's backwards.
Yeah, we did.
That is backwards.
So we did ours on Sunday.
You don't
Okay.
play little league football on the Lord's
And
Day.
then you went home, and to be honest with you, my grandmother was one. She would sit and we would watch Sunday football with her.
Good luck with that. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, so we would watch.
No,
Sunday.
I'm just saying. Sunday. We played most of our games on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday night in Little League, except the little kids like Tiny Tot American. They would play on Saturdays.
Yeah, our boys.
But we never had a Sunday game in Little League.
Our boys club was right behind our house, and our games was on Sunday. You couldn't play in your game if you didn't go to church. If your game started at, just say you had the early game at 11, so you had to go to Sunday school from 10 to 10:30, then get to the game and get dressed and go play. You were not getting out of church on Sunday.
Please don't say 6'7" again. My kids are in the car. Just went out about you guys. What's up with the 6'7"? What?
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's a deal now. Everybody's saying 6'7". It's crazy.
What is this 6'7" thing?
Don't worry about it. It's
It's just something kids say.
Just
I
some
don't
kids
really
say.
know.
Yep.
I think part of the idea behind it is it doesn't really come from anything particular. I think it's actually references a basketball player's height, but it's very minimal in
Yes.
understanding the 6'7".
Is this a TikTok thing? Because I'm out of the loop on this.
TikTok, YouTube, all that. Don't worry about it.
Any chance Nebraska could bring back Bo Pelina as a defensive coordinator?
Who said is that you asking that
Bone
question?
and fur.
Oh,
Man, Bo ain't coming back to Lincoln. Bo is not coming back to Lincoln.
it is interesting though with him because he was on the top of college football on the defensive side of the ball when Dana Holgorsen was on top of college football on the offensive side of the ball. And obviously Dana Holgorsen has had to change. He doesn't do the air raid. He has to change his philosophies and you could argue maybe. I mean, obviously Nebraska's stats aren't at the top, but Bo. Do you think the game passed him up to a degree? I mean, his last stint at LSU did not go too well.
I wouldn't say the game's passed him up. I just think you have to adapt nowadays, especially with the kids, the recruiting, and everything that goes on with that, the NIL stuff, the transfer portal. So I don't think it's passed him up in that aspect. But as a football coach, it will never pass you up. You just have to know your scheme, know what you can do within your scheme, and then just try to stop the team that you're going to play.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm going to leave that part of it alone. Yeah. All right, Bach, any more things before we get out of here?
I did want to mention one thing that I don't know if you saw the other day in the Detroit Pistons Wizards game. The Pistons did win in overtime, 137-135. Cade Cunningham scored 46 points. You say that's amazing. He shot 45 shots.
Whoa.
He was 14 of 45 from the field, 2 of 11 from beyond the arc. For context, in Kobe Bryant's game where he scored 81, he shot 46 shots. So a lot of that, of course, being from the free throw line. He was 16 of 18, so that helped out there. But it was a historic game in that Cunningham's attempts are the most in a game in the NBA since 1973, 1973, 1974. Now I've lost the stat here as I was trying to bring it up. I think Rick Barry was the only other one to have more attempts in a game. He was 17 of 50 at one time, was Rick Barry. So, yeah, I mean, they won the game. You scored more than you attempted, but talk about a green light.
Yeah, they should have told him to stop shooting. They should have slapped him on his wrist. Don't you shoot that no more. Like that movie, like Harlem Nights. Don't you shoot that no more. Yeah, he should have been cut off from shooting the ball. Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy. NBA is trash.
Yep, you're right. All right. Stay tuned for Austin and Jay and a lot of more shows coming up today here on 93.7 The Ticket. This is Bock in the Black Shirt with K-Dub on our Tuesday edition of Bock in the Black Shirt. Have a nice day.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one.